Welcome to the Sketchbook.
We're gonna look at stuff in our sketchbooks and talk about it.
This is the Strong Bad Man comic version of the Cheat. Look how scary he is. He looks kind of like the Predator, maybe. He has dreads and spots, and no neck here, and some neck here. And then what else we got in here? You recognize this, but do you recognize egg or rice? What a place that would be to visit, right, Mike?
That's right.
What about the Fake Palms Resort? Or, say, a giant book? Or Cruxcrew Ben's fairly oversized elbow macaroni? What if Strong Bad had visited these places?
I can't imagine what he might have said.
What would he have done if he was at the corner of No Dumping and No Dumping Street?
I bet he would have been dumping.
What about not a very big ball of belts? I bet he wouldn't have been very impressed.
Look, there's a drawing of Stinko Man, an early drawing of Stinko Man.
No hair, no blue
He's
hair.
got thumbs too.
And thumbs.
There's
There's another one, Laughing Stinko Man.
Very light, you can see Marzipan.
Yeah, she's got the little tear. Here's these ladies. Do you sort of recognize them? There's Cheerleader with tentacles. The ugly one is actually the hottest one, if you'll look. What's-her-face has huge lips. And so has skater hair. Still her plaid skirt, though.
Anything else in there?
I don't know. There's some good ones.
Mortis. I like
Mortis. That's Strong Bad.
That's barely Strong Bad.
It really is.
Really...
If it weren't for that and the general shape of his head. Look at that Strong Bad kid from the 50s there. Ooh, look at these. This was when we did Trogdor, we just each started drawing a ton of badly drawn dragons. And here's a whole bunch of them. You can see the circled ones were finalists.
I like him a lot.
2 Army.
Look at that. I've noticed that stick too.
That's a good one. There's Death's Head. What else?
This is the best one.
And then there's Intellectual Man, Trogdor.
He's reading a book.
Has glasses on.
There's some poison.
And the melting pizza.
There's some poison.
I drew that poison. This is from one of the extra emails on your DVD. These are sketches of the, sorry, that's sideways. Sketches of the bear from one of the greeting cards. That's clearly a Far Side bear. On the far side, there's the sick guy. That's A. Steve. That's the invention, the inception of A. Steve. There's a little guy, there's the super brave kid. That's the market share. And
There's
there's,
a piece of Swiss cheese.
yeah, he looks pretty good. This, there's Sonor Card Gauge. And look, he's dragging along behind him the Kloidsterizer from one of our emails, which is an object we actually saw a little kid with, right?
In the thrift store,
Yeah, dragging around a wooden
piece of cheese on the string.
What's that, Mike?
That's a picture of Strong Bad wearing a crown, holding a fish, and a guitar.
Yeah.
It's a great one. Ilko Skivold.
This was the concepts before we decided to alter an actual photograph. And there's some tentacled Strong Bad and minor Strong Bad. These are also barely Strong Bad, really.
Yeah. This is from an email that's not on the DVDs with Lil Brudder when he was just called Brudder. So here's some other one-legged dogs.
All kind of bumps. I mean, not bumps.
Bugs.
Here's another cheat, comic book style cheat, and a really fat king of town.
Here is some cowcopter drawings.
Sherlock.
Yeah, Sherlock is his real name. That one he's wearing baggy jeans.
Here's some potential covers for the Strong Bad Sings album. That one he has cottage cheese muscles. This one he's got a laser going through his head.
Here's the Jolly Dumple. Sheer elegance
That's the grade I got on that drawing.
that you gave yourself.
Yeah, I think I wrote that too.
And I like that guy too.
And Pull Baby.
He's chewing on some grown-at.
This is from the inside cover of Strong Bad Sings, but I guess we just forgot to do this. Look, it had a suggested sound effects thing. Froosh, rat-a-tat-rat-a-tat, doosh, pshaw, doosh, ah, the fire on me is burning.
Here's an unfinished Strong Bad Man comic.
In a balding.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
That's all we got.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna be good though.
Yeah, gripping. I can't wait to see what happens next. Here's some more Strong Bad Sings. This one has a fishnetted hot lady leg coming out of some fire. There's Strong Bad with giant high watt amp legs. Serpent Strong Bad.
Here's a gas station, the Wold famous.
Woiled.
Famous, the cheap gas station.
With outrageous prices.
And no armed bearded Coach Z.
Coach
backwards N, rather.
Yeah.
Is standing there.
Yeah. We made this thing, the Cheetar, for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a giant 10-foot fiberglass guitar. This was going to be Trogdor. You can see his head there, and then he'd be kind of curled up. And it says Trogdor is this, just to verify. There's a bad Homestar Runner one that we probably, a good idea we didn't do.
Really good thing we didn't do that.
And that's the cheat before we added the arms up here.
Look, I never noticed this one before. It's Wilbur from...
Oh, that's from another extra email on your DVD that recently purchased Strong Bad Email 3-disc set. This was, I think, going to be on the cabinet art for the Trogdor stand-up video game. Look at what if that was the guy you were in Peasant's Quest? This old woman.
That's not rather dashing.
No, clearly not. That's kind of funny.
What else? Anything?
Here's a comic that we made for our alma mater, Dunwoody High School. They asked us to do something for the...
School newspaper.
Yeah. So what does it say at the beginning there, Mike?
Scribble, scribble.
Hey, Homestar, this brick's got your name on it!
Crack!
Wait a minute, this is hardly my name at all!
That says strong sad. So, Clobber, he threw a snake
That's metal.
with Homestar's name on it. It's humor.
And we'll end it with what started it all. The Kinko's colored Xeroxed cover of the Homestar Runner.
Here, wait, draw something real quick there.
Ooh, we'll end it by drawing something. Go!
What are we gonna draw?
Homestar Runner. Mine already is bad. Mine's shooting a bazooka.
I'm saying yeah. Wow, yours wins.
Yeah, so neither of us are very good at drawing our own characters, eh, Mike?
That's true.